Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Kenyans, I want us to go through a certain news here. As Ken Mijungu is claiming that recently RIGATHI has given more engagement interviews to media. And so Gachagua is likely to give a press briefing either on Sunday or Monday before he resigns. Remember, this impeachment is pushing RIGATHI to make a right decision. Because he is having a political ambition. RIGATHI, I know that he is still having that ambition of either going for presidency or any seat in this Republic of Kenya. So RIGATHI will not allow this Senate to confirm his impeachment. Remember, in Senate, we are having 47 members of parliament. Is there a possibility of RIGATHI going to convince these 47 senators than convincing these members of parliament? Because remember, convincing these members of parliament is not easy. But again, engaging these 47 senators is easy for RIGATHI. But again, how is he going to do it? And so after resigning, Ken Mijungu is claiming that Gachagua is going to destroy this government. RIGATHI is going to destroy this government. And he won't believe. And so everything that we don't know, Gachagua is going to leak. But again, you never know. As he is going to say his own way of statements, also the government will come out to say what they can say. But again, on my side, you cannot underrate RIGATHI. I'm telling you. This man has already tested the sweetness of leadership. And you cannot underrate RIGATHI that he doesn't understand anything. And that is why the ground that RIGATHI is having is even terrifying some Mount Kenya members of parliament who signed the tabling of the motion of the impeachment of RIGATHI. They are now making U-turn. They are now making U-turn. And remember, the Mount Kenya politics is not going to be favorable if RIGATHI is going to be impeached. It is not going to be easy for either William Ruto and his close allies from the mountain. And that is why Mount Kenya MPs are now withdrawing one by one from this impeachment. Because the ground is hostile. I want you to listen to Ken Mijungu. But before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, just do me a favor, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel. Because sometimes you watch the video and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder. At the same time you're watching the video, ensure you like the video. Thank you so much for that like. Let us listen to Ken Mijungu.
Good people, have you been watching television this morning? And you know, things are thick. Things have totally fallen apart. But it's interesting the perspectives that everyone is bringing on board today. I have watched from across, and if it was left to Kenyans, I don't know how this is going to go. But it's left to the members of parliament and those hypocrites in the National Assembly are going to impeach the Deputy President RIGATHI on Tuesday. I call them hypocrites because For the last 2 years, these members of parliament have never called out the deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua. They've not even come close to censuring him in the National Assembly for all these things they're supporting right now that are included in this motion of impeachment. They're hypocrites, because when Kenya was getting here, when the deputy president, for example, was getting here, amassing that wealth, violating the constitution, grossly misconducting himself, no one of them spoke. And now they have coalesced around an agenda brought by Mwenge Mutuse, and they are going to impeach the deputy president. Take it to the bank. On Tuesday, they are impeaching the deputy president. His hope is in the Senate, not even in the judiciary. Because once the Senate confirms this impeachment, the deputy president will go. So the reason why I'm here this morning is because I said by Friday, the deputy president will resign. And by Friday, he has made up his mind. He is going to resign. He is going to resign before the impeachment motion is discussed in the National Assembly. This gives us 2 days, Sunday or Monday. And my point today is this. The government side of the president now, of the President William Ruto, not of the broad-based government, has to start preparing to fight fire, damage control, crisis control, because what the deputy president is going to do, owing to this fact, and I always like to give a chronology of events. Now, in the last 3 weeks alone, the deputy president has given more media engagements, interviews from Citizen Television, where he banned the bridge, to vernacular stations, to the last one that I think he gave on Tuesday this week. He has given more media engagement than any other time in the last 2 years in just less than 3 weeks. So he will do the last act, and the last act is this. He is going to hold a press conference, a live press conference, Sunday or Monday, just before he resigns. Because the reason why I'm saying he will resign is because he has political ambitions. He wants to be the president of this country at some point. He may still want to be governor or member of parliament. But if you're impeached, you can't be any of that. So because he has political ambitions, he is going to resign. He will not wait for this impeachment. And this impeachment is happening, regardless of the feeling of people, what people are saying on the ground. That they should, both of them, go. That there are pressing problems in this country, which I agree with, that the presidency needs to address. But this is a political process. Let it happen. Let us stretch our constitution to the logical conclusion and see what it can do for us. So, now that I've told you why I think anaenda kuchoma, kuban, then he's going to go away. He's going to hold a press conference, and he is going to indict this government in a way that we've never seen before. He is going to choma properly. Remember, he's alluded to it. He said that if you do this, I will say this. Once he does that, he will table his resignation. And he will go and try to reinvent himself. Because I don't see the Senate saving him. Now, dealing with 47 or all the 60 plus members of the Senate is easier than even dealing with the National Assembly. Remember, the National Assembly is not the trial house. The trial house is the Senate, where they will go charge by charge, accusation by accusation, until the last one. So what is my point today? These hypocrites are going to impeach the deputy president. The other thing is that the deputy president is going to ban anaenda kuchoma in a press conference. Then Monday or Tuesday, just before he's impeached, he's going to resign. But President William Ruto can still save the situation. He can call his troops off. He can call the members of parliament off. That is one thing that can happen. Or, now that Central Kenya members of parliament are freaking out left, right, center and trying to withdraw from this motion, they don't want to own it, the deputy president can marshal numbers. I wonder how. But if it goes the way it's going, choma, resign. Let them deal with it after that. But he's going to choma. Choma about what? Everything that we don't know in this government is going to confirm. But remember, he's not the only one who can also speak, because even this other side can speak the way they're speaking through that petition. But let's watch. Sunday, Monday, If he waits for impeachment, he's being impeached, and that's the end of his political life. The end of his political life, if he's impeached. Does he have ambition? Will he want to still run for an office? Yes. He's pretty young. He'll not wait to be impeached. He will resign. Monday, Tuesday, today, Friday, his mind is made. He is going. These guys are going to impeach him. Believe me, he exercised. They are going to impeach him.
So that might be a last-minute earthquake that might change everything in terms of the planned humiliation to Rigathi Gachagua. But again, this is going to depend on what he's going to decide on. Either to stay, let these people impeach him because he don't care, he doesn't want any seat again forever and ever, or because he's still having ambitions in politics, he might decide to resign and say, let me risk, let me soldier on and plan my things ahead, because this is not final. And I think I think that is what Ken Mijungu is trying to tell us, that Rigathi Gachagua is likely to go and resign, either on Sunday or on Monday, because the final fate is on Tuesday next week. So we are just trying to weigh and wait how things are going to be. But it is not going to be easy, Kenyans. It is not going to be easy. Let us just wait, hope things are going to be okay. I told you, Kenyans, that don't come out and beat someone, your fellow Kenyan, because Rigathi Gachagua is going to be impeached. This is their problem, you know, and I've always opined in this channel. If Rigathi Gachagua is going to be impeached, let William Ruto also be impeached. These people are the same, birds of the same feathers. I don't see any difference between these people and these individuals, you know. So let them do whatever they can do. And again, Rigathi Gachagua, I know, we might underrate him, but again, after the impeachment or after his resignation, things might not be the same again in terms of the politics of William Ruto. And his close allies who are coming from the mountain might not be the same again. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye-bye till you meet in another video.